What is FCO, Fair Collections and Outsourcing's reputation for its debt collection practices? Here's an overview of Fair Collections and Outsourcing FCO and its reputation for debt collection practices, regulatory action, and legal findings. In September 2019, the CFPB filed a federal lawsuit against FCO and its owner alleging violations of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, FCRA, and FDCPA. The CFPB claimed FCO furnished inaccurate information to credit bureaus, failed to investigate disputes, including identity theft claims, continued reporting debts about which they had no reasonable basis, actively misrepresented debts to consumer. In October 2021, FCO settled and paid an $850,000 penalty. The settlement requires FCO to adopt new policies for handling disputes and supervising credit reporting. Consumer complaints and patterns, persistent harassment and poor verification. At BBB, FCO has over 300 complaints in the last 3 years. Issues include reporting debts consumers say they don't owe, ignoring dispute requests, failing to provide validation, and refusing settlement adjustments. Aggressive and rude conduct. Reddit users report being screamed at and unable to obtain details. The collector could not give me any details, just that I need to pay immediately. Violently rude, screaming at me when I asked for more information. Refusal of pay for delete. Users consistently fail to obtain deletion of negative items even after settling debts. FCO often refuses pay for delete arrangements. Account errors and misreporting complaints describe FCO placing credit hits for accounts never owed, refusing to provide documentation, and reporting fee or balance inaccuracies. If FCO contacts you, 1. Immediately request debt validation in writing under the FDCPA. 2. Document every interaction, call times, numbers, content, and demeanor. 3. Send a formal cease and desist if calls continue after your written request. 4. Dispute inaccuracies with credit bureaus and monitor your credit report. 5. File complaints with CFPB, FTC, BBB, and your state attorney general if FCO violates FDCPA or FCRA. 6. Be cautious of verbal promises. Seek written confirmation for any agreements. 7. Consider legal recourse, particularly if they've damaged credit reputations, refused validation, or misrepresented debts. Bottom line, FCO has a challenging reputation, a clear record of regulatory violations, lack of debt validation, harassing behavior, and refusal to correct or remove incorrect entries. Even post-settlement, consumers should proactively assert rights, demand documentation, enforce accuracy, and escalate as needed. If you'd like help drafting a validation request, cease and desist letter, or filing a formal complaint, I'd be happy to assist. It is crucial to understand your rights under the FDCPA when dealing with any debt collector. You have the right to request validation of any debt they are attempting to collect. If you believe your rights have been violated, consider seeking legal counsel from a consumer rights attorney. Our consumer protection attorneys would be glad to provide you a free consultation on any debt collection matter and can give you advice on how to best resolve your debts.